So I'm sitting at work today and I see that my GOAT is being accused of ducking. I'm seeing MMA Guru accusing my GOAT of ducking.
So if you don't know, Charles Oliveira is being accused of ducking.
Ducking who? Ducking who, dude?
Drake? Drake?
Mateuz Gamrot? Who's he ducking? Last time I checked, the guy pulled out of the fight with him. We're not going to talk about my GOAT like this. I didn't even finish this video. I don't even know what he said. Maybe he made a good point. Mateuz Gamrot, oh, surprise, surprise.
Fala, minha família, passando para anunciar para vocês que já saiu minha nova luta. Antes de qualquer coisa, queria agradecer a todo mundo por toda a mensagem, por todo o carinho gigantesco. Por isso que eu quero fazer parte desse UFC Rio de Janeiro, dia 11 de outubro. Adversário, Mateuz Gamrot, esse é o cara que a gente vai fazer uma grande guerra. O restante só quis hype, só quis encher linguiça e falar.
Ei,
mas faz parte, é assim que é assim que eles pensam que é o legal. Mateuz Gamrot, obrigado por ter aceitado a luta. Vai ser uma grande guerra. O leão tá faminto, tô cheio de vontade, dia 11 de outubro.
A gente se encontra. So what we're not going to do is talk down about the lion, okay? What we're not going to do is doubt that the lion is hungry. We know the lion's hungry. We're not going to accuse my GOAT, Charles Oliveira, of ducking Mateuz Gamrot. And we'll get to Mateuz Gamrot in a second. We're not going to be slandering the submission GOAT. We're not going to be slandering the finish GOAT. I think this was all a misunderstanding. If Gamrot wants to make a little cartoon on Twitter, I think we're forgetting who Charles Oliveira is. Maybe he didn't want to fight. I don't know who else could have fought Charles Oliveira. I know I heard Moicano's name thrown in the hat. I know I heard Diego Lopez throwing his name in the hat. But Mateuz Gamrot is the one who stepped up. Mateuz Gamrot is the one who signed the contract. Rafael Fiziev, he's going to look back on his career and he's going to just be thinking, man, everything. I don't know what his training is like to where he's getting all these injuries. I've never seen a guy get injured more than Rafael Fiziev. It's like either his bones are made of paper mache or he's working out harder than the Dagestanis out there in Thailand or something. I don't know what is going on. The Fiziev couldn't make this fight, and the last time he fought, I don't know, man. I have no doubt in my mind that Charles Oliveira is going to handle Mateuz Gamrot. I know people are saying, oh, Mateuz Gamrot is a grappler. He's a wrestler, and so wrestlers give Charles Oliveira a hard time. Okay, name one. Other than Islam Makhachev, name one. I know it's going to be real hard, right? People look at Islam Makhachev and they're like, oh, Islam did that to him, so I can do that to him. Oh, Mateuz Gamrot, why didn't you do that to Dan Hooker then? Oh, Mateuz Gamrot, why didn't you do that to Beneil Dariush then? I don't think the wrestling is all it's crapped up to be. And I know I'm the wrestling guy here on YouTube. I know I'm the, you just got to go to Iowa. You know, I'm the one talking about Iowa like it's Dagestan. But Charles Oliveira, I think we are forgetting who this guy is. He ultimately, maybe it took a while for him to sign the contract because he was holding out a little, maybe for a better deal. But he signed the contract for Mateuz Gamrot. He accepted the fight. So we're not calling my GOAT a duck. We're not calling the lion a duck. There's only a few ducks in the UFC, and my GOAT is not one of them. And Mateuz Gamrot, I think this is going to be a level issue. My gut, I used my brain to pick, and I saw the odds for Lopez versus Gene Silva, and I got scared and I picked Gene Silva. In my gut, I knew that Diego Lopez was just a higher level fighter than Gene Silva. In my gut, I know Charles Oliveira is just a higher level fighter than Mateuz Great Clips Gamrot. Okay, I know he is. We're talking about Gamrot, Dustin Poirier's training partner. Now, who dusted the floor with Dustin Poirier? Charles Oliveira. We're talking about Gamrot, the guy who lost to Beneil Dariush. Now, who dusted the floor with Beneil Dariush? So I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this. Charles Oliveira is not ducking Mateuz Gamrot. The only reason that we think he would be ducking Mateuz Gamrot is because of this tweet that I saw where he says, I was focused on a guy who comes from a striking background with 2 weeks left until the fight. I have to change my whole game plan. It's very complicated. I don't want to be taken off the card. I asked for this card. I've been training like crazy for it. Gamrot is a good matchup for me in a sense because he's wrestler/grappler, but it's completely different from the style I've been training for the last month or two. It's about understanding and game planning. One thing that meatheads don't realize is that a lot of these fighters, yeah, they have the natural skill, but the coach is also almost just as important as the fighter when they go out there. The game plan that they cook up and that they practice and that they rehearse for months at a time is just as important as them just being an overall great fighter. Now, obviously, we want to be meatheads. We want to say, no, dude, fight me in the parking lot right now. I could beat you strategically and tactically. Cool. Yeah, you should be able to do that a little bit, but he has a point. I don't think this is him ducking. I don't think this is him being a wimp or not wanting. He signed the contract at the end of the day. And I think that he will beat him. I think that he will show him that there's levels. I think he wins everywhere. I think he is good enough to handle the wrestling. I think he's good enough to handle the striking. I think he's at a higher level. I think he's hungry after getting knocked out. I don't think Gamrot has the knockout power that would even pose a threat to Charles Oliveira. And even if he did, Charles Oliveira has been training for striking, so he could outstrike this guy with just the Muay Thai. So we're not going to slander my guy. I think my guy beats Gamrot. I wish I could be there, man. I'm going to be in Rio de Janeiro literally that week, but I couldn't find tickets for some reason. Mas no me importa. No legal. We're still going to have a good time. We're going to pasar el tiempo na playa. Let me know what you guys think. I think Charles Oliveira comes back. I think he's going to handle Mateuz Gamrot. Mateuz, I'm going to get Dustin Poirier ready for Charles Oliveira, and then he's going to get choked out in the second round, Gamrot. Man, he's got this, bro.